Hi, this is Will with Spiritual Clarity, and today we're talking about, it's a mouthful, my simple self-promotion system to silence that inner critic and feel straight up excited to be yourself in your business so that you can attract your ideal clients. That's the full title of today's video. Hopefully I'll find a shorter one when I make the tag in YouTube. But more important than signing or attracting new clients, what's most important is for you to get to be more of you, because that's the best business strategy on the block, as far as I can tell. From everything that I've seen, whether it's ads, whether it's being on podcasts, whether it's content creation, whatever your style or approach is, until you're fully being you, they all feel fake. They all feel forced. They all feel inauthentic, which I know that word gets thrown around a lot, but there's no other word to use in this video. So if you want to feel more authentic and more like you, I believe you need a few things, and that's what this video is about. It's to give you the map. There are 3 parts to this map: to get out of your comfort zone and out of the bullshit zone, and to get more into what I call your gifts expressed zone, when you're just being you, giving your gifts, and you're aligned with your deeper soul's calling. So there are 3 parts to that. And if you want to think of a visual, you can think of there's a circle over here that represents your comfort zone where you've been stuck or playing small. And then it's all this space up here and down here. And that's all the bullshit zone. And that's where you leap out of the comfort zone, but you don't do a straight line over here to your gifts expressed zone. You get lost in all the bullshit, all that's everywhere. Just imagine everywhere. There's just a whole bunch of bullshit. And that's when you feel like you're pushing. That's when you feel like you're being inauthentic. You've gone from playing too small to being big, but you're not being you. So if that sounds familiar, this map is going to help move that out of the way. And I'm going to make 3 more videos that go even deeper on each of these 3 so you get the full benefit out of it. But here's the big picture for now. First one is, and I've talked about this before in a video called Your Business is Like a Flower, that there are 3 C's to any great business. There's the roots, there's the stem, and there's the flower at the top. So the roots are your business, the clarity of your business, your niche. Who do you work with? What is your message? What's your mission? What's the work that you're here to do in the world? What's the problem you solve or the solution that you offer? It's also, are you clear on your offerings of what you actually want to offer? Are you clear on, is it a solo session or do you like to do packages? That's the foundation of your business. And until that's clear, you can't grow, the flower can't grow. The top, the flower itself, is your creations, your programs, your products, your offerings, your content, your podcast or your posts on social media. Now, what too many healers and coaches that I see do, and artists as well, is they've got this beautiful flower, and they've even done a lot of work on the foundation, but the flower is just sitting on the ground. No one can see it. And they feel like a best kept secret. They feel like they're not really getting the attention that they deserve or that they want. And that's because they've ignored the stem. The stem is either too short or non-existent. And the stem is the 3rd C, which is to connect. It should really be the 1st C, because it's so important. Connecting is where you're networking, you're building relationships, you're out there in the world online or in person and actually growing with people and being vulnerable with people and inviting them to things and inviting yourself to things and telling them what you do and asking to be on their podcast. It's any way that you network or build relationships where you connect. So that's the first part. So in case you're ever confused on these 3, the first one is, if you're confused or cluttered, you need some more clarity on your niche, your systems, your values, or your beliefs. If you feel like you're a best kept secret, you need to do more networking, to send friend requests, to tell people what you do, and to ask for opportunities to speak to other people's audiences. If you feel like you don't know what to say or what to offer that would be a value to people or your audience, you need to start writing a blog, start making some videos, start creating free or low-cost online events or offers, or you just got to start making something that will be valuable for your people. So that's the first part of the map. I know that's a lot, but that's the first part of the map. The second part of the map is what I'm calling your MIA. So MIA normally stands for missing in action. So here's the fun little hook that I'm making for this. Don't go MIA, get into your MIA every day. So in this work, MIA stands for your most important action, your most important activity. Now that's going to be different depending on the stage of business that you're in. in the beginning, it's going to be clarifying. It's going to be your niche and knowing what the heck you offer and what is the problem you solve. And the people that you work with, are they usually coaches? Are they moms? Are they dads? Are they older? Are they younger? All those kinds of things. And that takes a bit of time. But it takes even longer if you've got beliefs in the way. So for example, let's say who you're meant to be working with, not that I believe that's exactly the case, but we'll just use that language for now. Who you're meant to be working with is high-powered businessmen. But you've got beliefs that they're all assholes. But really, that's what your soul's calling you to. And you have this weird inkling that that's the direction you're supposed to go in as corporate, even though you've never been corporate in your life. Well, those beliefs are really going to slow down doing your MIA every day. So that's why I'm a big fan of scheduling it in. And then as you start taking those actions, see what beliefs come up, see what your negative or limiting beliefs are. And we'll get into that in the third part of the map. But for now, we're on the second part, which is your MIA, your most important action. So it's different depending on the stage of business you're in, but it's almost always, and I know some of you are going to hate me, it's almost always connecting. It's almost always networking, building relationships. Yes, there's a need to clarify your niche and your offerings. Yes, there's a need to build your programs and your website. But I find the majority of the time, those things are distractions from actually being in relationship with real human beings. Why? Because it's scary. And it's vulnerable, and they might reject me, and all those things. So that's why we've got the third part of this map, which is the imposter complex, your mindset, the 8 pillars of the imposter complex: procrastination, overwhelm, your inner critic, playing small, the imposter complex, owning your expertise, people pleasing and overgiving, and then having crappy boundaries. Those are the 8. So when we address those and the belief clearing techniques and processes that go with each one of those 8, and there's a specific one for each one, now we've got the full package. Now you have your business map for the day, your 3 C's. What do you need to clarify? Who do you need to connect with? And what do you need to create? We've got your MIA, which is probably one of those things, but it just gives you that added focus and clarity so that you don't have to remember 3 things, just remember 1 thing. So what's my MIA? Right, it's networking. Right, it's networking. It's super clear, and you decide that ahead of time. And then third, if you're not doing those things consistently, then there's somewhere that you're off in your mindset, in your energy, in your belief set, in your heart set. If you're procrastinating, there's a fear of being judged. If you're overwhelmed, you're not willing to let it in and receive. If you're not owning your expertise, it's because probably you haven't clarified exactly what you want to own. There's one for each of those 8. And I know I'm going fast because I wanted to make this a 10-minute video, no more. So this gives you the map if you're ever stuck or ever wondering what's next. And like I say in the next 3 videos that you're going to see, I'm going to go deeper on each one and give you some belief clearing for each. But that is the underpinning of the whole thing, is what are the beliefs? What are the crappy limiting beliefs that are keeping you stuck on any one of these 3? Whether it be owning your expertise or whether it be having the freedom to connect with people authentically as you, not trying to be someone you're not, but just being honest and real and allowing those great collaborative partners to come along, or the people that you want to connect with in your business. So look out for those videos. Please comment below wherever you're seeing this. And if you're seeing this in my email list, please do reply so that I can make sure you get those next 3 videos where I'm going to go much deeper. And as we go deeper into this map, you're going to find and see that you're going to have so much more ease to just be you in your business, fully you, authentically you, not trying to be someone else, not backpedaling, but also not puffing up. It's going to be more like what Brene Brown talks about. Don't puff up, don't shrink, stand in your sacred ground. And I love her work on that, and this is helping you to get there as well. So have an amazing day. I will see you soon, and bye-bye for now.